2017 Nissan Altima. Customer states the AC is in op. Fan blows on the inside, you can hear it, but the AC compressor does not come on. So I did a couple little checks. First of all, stupid ass Nissan design. Here's your low side port, easy enough to get to. Here's your high side port. Because this is a flexible hose and is not very rigid, it is hard to get the factory or the good hose clamp connectors on there to test it. So I had to take the washer or the overflow tank out of the way in order to be able to get a good solid seal on there. You know, these type of connectors, yeah, because trying pressing down on that aluminum line to get that thing to clip, it doesn't work too well. So stupid piss ass design. Anyways, turn the AC on, turn the compressor on. It is sitting down there and it does absolutely nothing. So start checking my fuses. Got a interior fuse that was blown for the interior lamps, which is also for the OBD2 power on when key on. So had to replace that one fuse. Come out here. This is your IDPM. So this is the one that has the intelligent power module side. This is just a standard relay set, fuse and all that. So we lift this up, another dumbass design, and there is all your fuses and such. So when you look at a wire diagram, it's going to show an AC compressor relay. Well, it's not exactly the relay like what you'd be thinking, like one of these. It's an internal solid state relay. It's going to be built into the circuit board that's on here. Can't really feel it click or anything of that nature. So I tested my 10 amp fuse. I have power to it, which means that goes directly to the compressor clutch relay. From there, it gets transferred to the compressor itself. So what I did is on my scan tool, I can turn that compressor on and off. I went down here to the compressor. I was able to disconnect it, relatively easy and get to it, besides the engine being hot as shit. I then execute said command, turn compressor on. I don't hear any click, which I wouldn't expect. But coming over here, I got ground on one side and I've got a connection on the right side, but I've got 0 volts coming out, which means we have us a bad IDPM. So I did also have 90 to 95 psi worth of pressure in the system. So even if you didn't have any freon in the system, coming over here, that compressor clutch should turn on no matter what. And I'm getting 0 voltage to my AC compressor from my IDPM. So we have us a bad IDPM over there. That is another way to test things, but unfortunately you need a scanner that can turn these items on and off. Bidirectional scanners work well. They are the ones that give you the ability to do things. So mine is software on the phone with a pass-through. eDiag Plus, it works. Handheld scanner ones have the same thing. This is just my quick and easy go-to, because I can pull a health report on this and email it to myself and save it for later and attach it to my repair orders. That's my insurance policy, so to speak, to tell the customer, says no, this is what was originally scanned. So, but here's our diag of the day. We have us a bad IDPM.